Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Of course, it is daily challenge time. Well, I don't know, you might not know, of course. That's sensible that you wouldn't. Yesterday we ranked okay. Top 250 in general, I treat that as pretty positive. Today, Europa's in freaking 30th place. With 36,000. Luke's got 29,000. 36,000 to Mom's Heart is not normal. That is like a, that's like getting to the cathedral, or shoal at least. This one only goes to Mom's Heart, though. So there must be some sort of seam somewhere that we're missing. I think this is not very smart. I should have gone with the Hagalaz rune for sure. Okay, slow your roll, brain. You made one bad decision. Everybody gets one bad decision per run, okay? Not taking that Hagalaz rune is pretty unlikely to come back to bite us in the ass. Theoretically possible, but pretty unlikely. Thinking there's got to be some other seam somewhere on this run that makes this kind of like understandable. This should be a second secret room. We do have 2 bombs. What in the world? Yo, the Isaac secret rooms on dailies is nonsensical, man. I don't understand. Well, we did get in here anyway. We got our bomb. It's not nonsensical. I'm being a little overly sarcastic. High Priestess is probably best for us. Health up is actually amazing. I guess we're not going to use the Fool card for anything. Where the heck would our other secret room be? I mean, my guess is that it's adjacent to this. But I could have told you that wasn't going to work out. Because on dailies, man, the secret rooms are incomprehensible. Alright. I don't think we use High Priestess here. Probably save High Priestess for, maybe the next boss. Like, it's not worth saving until, like, we absolutely 100% have no other options, but it might be worth using on our next boss, maybe, just to make it extremely unlikely that we take damage before the boss, or before the deal with the devil, I guess. Okay. That was extremely poor damage on all fronts there, but on the bright side, we do have 9 lives, so I'm not going to sweat that too much. It looks like, you know, everyone that is on my friends list that has played this has ranked pretty well, so I'm assuming that Guppy transformation has a relatively high chance to exist here. Should have saved that last bomb that I used to look for the secret room. That's alright, everybody gets 2 mistakes. We really can't afford, like, well, let's be realistic. We're probably not going to beat Europa on today's run. We wouldn't beat Europa either. That would be strange, like a Freaky Friday sort of situation happening, but, it's an incredible score. If we're even, you know, in the top 200 as we often are, then I will, I'll treat this as a smashing success, Nigel Thornberry style. But, if we want to rank even close to that, like, if we want to have any chance to be there, not only do we have to find the seam, but we should probably stop taking damage, like, as of yesterday. Fistula. I don't know if it makes sense here to use High Priestess, just because it's an enemy that's so segmented. So I think we'll probably just wait on it, maybe use it on our next floor. I mean, it's always useful. I want to free up the space for something else if possible, but like the space for another card or pill or something, but you know, it's fine. Cat of Nine Tails is also good. Cat of Nine Tails should be a Guppy item, man. That was a good use of it, I think. We get a lump of coal. We're 2 minutes and 50 seconds into the run, and we are already done with the second floor. So maybe part of the reason that the scores are kind of inflated here is just not really suffering much from a time perspective. Keep going to these secret rooms. One day it could bite me in the ass, but it's not going to be today. A tears upgrade. One makes you larger is largely irrelevant. I mean, the only damage that we've taken at all on this run... Well, that's not true. We took some damage from blue fires. Popula Duplex does nothing for us. We've taken some damage from blue fires, like walking into them on the curse room, but the rest of our damage has only come from like the 3 curse rooms that we've been to so far, so I'm not sweating it too much here just yet. We're gonna go fight our 3rd boss, and if we really wanted to gun for time, I suppose now is, you know, the apex of that opportunity. Obviously, I'm actually going to go for score. I'm going to go for the exploration. The exploration bonus, but we could bolt and try to do this in just like the fastest time you've ever seen. Well, not you've ever seen, but the fastest time we've done in a daily, probably, for sure. Not going to sweat getting to boss rush at all. Part of the problem with Azazel is low range, so that can come back to bite you a little bit on certain boss fights. Certainly, you know, on boss rush, I'd expect to be in a little bit of a situation there. We will check out that double key room as well. Now that we have 2 keys, of course. But for now, I mean, we have nothing to complain about. There's plenty of time to possibly sort out our range situation. I almost feel like, you know, I'm maybe projecting a little bit. But maybe this is a reward for playing the daily yesterday, which was kind of shitty. Maybe it's, you know, your TGIF, because it is a Friday as of the time of this recording. This is your TGIF daily. And then yesterday was like the HFIT. Holy fuck, it's Thursday daily. It wasn't very good. Alright, this floor, we got the bombs to look for secret rooms, and also, we could use the money. Although we probably are unlikely to go to our shop, because the double key room just is a little bit more interesting. So this is where I would imagine our shop is. So hold up, let's just come down here. Put a bomb here. Okay. Gave us a battery charge, but also enough money to get something from our shop. I'm still going to go to the double key room first. On the double key room, we find a 1. I will re-roll our whole run. We get Rune Bag, and you know what I'm thinking? That's where you get the Seam. That's where your AWAS rune exists. That's where the magic happens here. Is this run any worse? I mean, I don't think so. We got a $3 bill, Tough Love, Mulligan, Rotten Baby, Mom's Wig. We still got 9 lives. I think that was pretty much just a, you know, a knockout there. That seems pretty great. Every single item that we got is actually, like, functional for us here. 2 of clubs. Couldn't go to our shop. That's kind of a piss off, but it's really the only piss off, isn't it? Papula Duplex, you know, was doing nothing for us. And if Papula Duplex is doing nothing for us, that means, like, by virtue of the fact that all... Thank you, Rotten Baby, just in time. By virtue of the fact that all of our items do something for us here, we're probably in a better position. Okay, so that was my reflection. Just trying to remember what we got going on here. The Algiz Rune versus 2 of Clubs. We will pop 2 of Clubs, hold on to the Algiz Rune. Now, there is a self-sacrifice room potential. I think this is our secret room, maybe. Nope, maybe here. Well, that's pretty much the 2 of Clubs almost completely wasted. But there's self-sacrifice room potential if we can get enough enough money. Or sorry, enough HP. Or the kind of items that make it work. Or if we just want to sacrifice all of our 9 lives to sell it, I guess it's potentially doable. You know what? I'm going to come back. How many of these freaking poop monsters are up here? We're going to go in here. I like it. I love it. I would like maybe like 6 more of it, but I won't want some more of it. That's like I don't want to use the indefinite article there. This could be a secret room as well. You know, on a Curse of the Blind or Curse of the Lost, I just want to find it as soon as possible so I'm not backtracking. You know, keep the map relatively fresh in your head. And we're going to come back here and get down, and move it all around. We're going to come into our shop, buy this. Sure, let's buy Pay to Play. Saves us from this, you know, key indignity in the future. I missed this earlier. I was just kind of obscured by the map. Excuse me, those 3 cents belong to me. You appear to be mistaken about the situation that we have at hand here. That was incredibly poor damage. How did I generate... Oh, I was like, how did I generate so many flies? Of course, the mulligan. I was thinking for some reason it's just Rotten Baby. So, again, not amazing damage, but the only thing that really causes us to struggle right now is our range. When I say not amazing damage, I mean the damage we took is not amazing. The damage we're doing is, like, pretty incredible. But that's par for the course as Azazel. Some sort of card there. The be-all end-all right now is definitely an AWAS rune. So if we can make that happen, we know that we're going to be probably basically hitting a seam. We're going to be a little bit further ahead than the average player will be. Because I think the average player sees a 1 rune. Ooh, blank rune. That was Yera? I think it was Yera, yeah. I think the average person, not to say that I'm above average, I'm just different from the average. It holds up Spork. Hey, I am the Penguin of Doom, but, you know. Whoa, IV bag as well? You're too good to me, game. This is amazing because of the fact that, we get, like, killer swag bonus for here. For this, I should say. Anyway. Good stuff. This might be the seam that we can use to get a ton of points, especially if we can get like a bloody penny or something. But yeah, I think the average person sees a one room on a run where they're already powerful and they go, whoa, I don't want to do that. And, you know, I'm guilty, if there's any guilt to be had there, of that exact same situation on dailies sometimes. But on this run, it just seemed to make sense, you know. We're probably not going to lose the brimstone sometimes, so let's go for it. Again, I can't stress enough, I have an unfair advantage in the sense that, you know, having seen that these incredible scores are possible, it makes my life a little bit easier for sure. So I'm just going to pop 2 of diamonds, go up to 32 cents. I know that it costs us some swag bonus points, but it allows us to hold the Algaze rune, maybe for boss rush, which could keep us in the game. It's probably largely irrelevant, but, you know, why not give it a shot anyway. Okay, easy one, and actually a good opportunity to get some more points. Lazarus Rags. I think we will blow up the angel statue just because we can kill it quickly and maybe we get some points upon completion. Yeah, that was like 400 points. That's pretty good. Just got our like 3rd Algaze rune on the freaking floor here. Now with 10 lives, we can go like really, really hard on the IV bag if we want to. Because even if it kills us, I don't think it counts as a damage penalty if we use IV bag to do it. So really, it's kind of like free points. This is kind of getting off the rails in like the best way possible already. I feel bad, man, because, you know, there's, I wouldn't say randomness, but there's variance in Isaac. Sometimes you do the one room, re-roll yourself, or sometimes you get missing, no, let's put it that way. Re-roll yourself, get Isaac's heart, barely have enough damage to succeed on the floor and completely fuck up your whole run. Sometimes you do the one room and, good lord, now life is so easy. It's like this game is supposed to be hard? I don't even understand. That's pretty much the situation we're in right now. If we could just... Whoa, that was almost a perfect example of what I was about to say. If we could just tighten up the dumb damage, we're in a good situation. Okay, there's the Awaz rune. Kana rune is usable. If possible, maybe don't take the Eternal Heart until we're ready to leave the floor. We got plenty of time to cement that backtracking. Just looking for, like, Bloody Penny, man. Bloody Penny takes this from, like, still really statistically great territory into, holy shit, I have no idea what the ceiling for points is on this run territory. Not to say we're going to be number 1 or number 2 or anything, but, you know, we're gonna be up there. Especially if I stop taking so much stupid freaking damage here. Use bomb. It's great, but we could go greater. Might as well pick it up, get a card. Card is the magician. Not worth the cost of doing business. Spider sack, it's not that useful. Kamikaze, not that useful. Mega fart, not that useful. 10 bombs, hilarious. Turdy touch, not useful enough. That one wasn't even placed properly. Yeah, Tech X. That's the good stuff. That's the gravy. Why is Tech X not doing anything for me? You appear to be mistaken. This is actually the best item in the game. Why are you so mistaken? So I left the Awaz rune behind, but I'm gonna get it. I just wanted to save, I wanted to use Hagalaz on this floor. Who knows, maybe we can finagle a black market out of it or something. Alright, get some HP. I like it. Grab this. Go a little hard on that. Make up for the amount of bombs that I lost on that reroll. No, that's another mistake that I think people will make. Not to say again that I'm world's greatest Isaac player here, but people will go, oh, the nail, that's way better than IV bag, and then they'll take it. And if you need it for survival, that's true. But if you're trying to milk points out of this run, because they do have little point nipples. That didn't come out right. Then it's kind of the wrong choice. This time, we take Hive Mind. We take Run Necropolis 1. Sure, we take 7 cents for 4 Spirit Hearts. We also buy this, and it gives us 2 of clubs, which is 2 bombs. And you know what? Take that, and take that. Paid for itself, at least. Point-wise. This is our Hagalaz rune. We got effectively nothing out of it, but at least we tried. We have seen our item room, right? I spent 35 rerolls in there. So we're looking for a shop. No, we just went to the shop 2 seconds ago. We're looking for our secret room, which is already there. Okay, we're looking for our second secret room and then just the maximum exploration bonus. Just took me a while there. We went down the whole flowchart. Man, Hive Mind, I didn't even think about it. I mostly just picked it up because it's like, hey, you know, we should take Hive Mind. We got the money for it. I forgot that a lot of our damage is actually tied up in spiders and flies, so it's actually a really good get for us. We got Small Rock, but I shouldn't have been hit on that room. Pretty suboptimal play there. Still way ahead of schedule. What are we gunning for? Like, Europa had 36,000. Luke had 29. Mathis had 26. Something like that. Just don't forget the Awaz rune. And you're at least, you know, in good company. Like a Dennis Quaid and Topher Grace film. Let's head down. I know that we missed the self-sacrifice. Or not self-sacrifice, but the second secret room. Self-sacrifice, second secret. They got the same acronym. As long as you... Oh, wait. Even if you include room at the end. It turns out that room starts with the same letter. Even if you say it twice in a row. Room. Just try it. There you go. It's the old Mazda slogan from the early 2000s. Alright, here's our point generation right here. That's not how you're supposed to do that. You do it like this. It sort of worked. The sun. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that right now. We can see where we're going, but the more important thing is definitely the ability to get... Oh, what? Isaac's crashed? Don't even do me... Oh, it's back! We're back! A dinosaur story. Okay. Pause for a second. Everything good? We're cool? We're cool. Okay. Resume. That was scary. Ah, that teleported me to the boss room. I never would have forgiven. Probably Ed and Tyrone. Okay, come in here. Got the Awaz rune. Hopefully that doesn't corrupt the whole video. We have 2 Awaz runes now. I did not realize that. That's good. We could use the speed, actually. Okay, yeah, we could use the HP. I don't know if we can get 2 plays out of this every time. That's kind of what's bothering me, I guess, here. Well, if we have 2 Awaz runes... We didn't accidentally glitch that Awaz rune into existence, right? That's like a rune bag play I missed earlier. Oh my god, more HP. Okay, yeah, we'll come pretty hard on this one. That also did not come out right. I'm going to say, I guess we'll come in pretty hard on this one, but it came out a little sideways. Like a Paul Giamatti, Thomas Hayden Church, Sandra Oh, and Virginia Madsen film. You know what? Why don't you give me some more HP? I would love to rock with IV bag a little longer here. In the future. Please. The money is irrelevant. We're going to get it anyway. Yeah, there's our HP. 2 of spades. Let's double it up and then blow this guy up. There's Awaz. Awaz. So I'm going to use 1 Awaz rune. That just takes us to the womb. I am going to carry the left hand with us as well. Alright, we still got so much time. We also got a 0.3 speed up for each blood bag that we got in there. With IV bag, we can also guarantee ourselves permanent Polaroid invincibility, which is awesome, but we may not want to go too hard on that for boss rush. We may need the raw HP. I certainly hope that we don't, but that may be the reality of the situation. So we're at 14,000. This is higher for sure than your average run at this point. Normally you end up with like 17,000. Oh my god, another Awaz rune. You end up with like 17,000 when you beat Mom. So we could, believe it or not, conceivably be at 17,000 before we beat Mom here. Now Tammy's head, it's another trap here. Wow, we killed him by accident. It's not the right play for us, so I'm gonna... Oh, I almost walked in that and skipped boss rush. Okay, be smart. I almost walked in that and avoided doing boss rush. That would have been bad. But Tammy's head, yes, not the right play either. Because we don't need the damage. It's all about the swag bonus right now. Lemon Party's basically irrelevant. We might as well go to our shop before we pick up the quarter. The rest of the money is largely irrelevant. We will take Capricorn. It may get better than that, but it's not going to get... Well, it's unlikely to get so much better than that the reroll is, like, hugely valuable. Especially for the time invested, potentially. Plus, it makes our spiders and flies that much better again. In here, I don't think we want anything, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think we want, like, literally nothing. Burkano's good enough. So actually, I just won't go pick the quarter up at all. Save ourselves some meager points. Algiz Rune. Good for boss rush, but AWAS is like our principal goal. We have to stick with it. And we still made great time here. We done? I mean, we found the secret room. We didn't find second secret room yet. Might as well try. Alright, that's about as far as I'm willing to go for that. Let's kill Mom basically instantly. Get the Polaroid. We will fight our angel statue. We get Dead Sea Scrolls. Who cares? Mostly... Oh, hey, excuse me. Stop that. I'm just gonna fight the angel statue to fight the angel statue, basically. Get a few more points. Grab the second key piece. That's not gonna do shit for us, but that's okay. Now boss rush. Boss rush has Death's Touch. That makes my decision quite simple. We will take Death's Touch. What's this one? Ansus. Pretty much irrelevant. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna stand in the middle for now, trying to avoid enemies that have beams. If you're an enemy and you have beams, I'm not interested. Standing in the middle will allow us to see where those beams are. I'm gonna let sleeping beams lie. So far, I think we've pretty much kept ourselves, you know, in the run here. This enemy has a beam. We've pretty much kept ourselves in the run here so far as, like, competing with the very top scores, I think. We might as well Yera, and then we get the AWAS rune. We also have double Ansus rune, which is, like, completely irrelevant, but, the other AWAS rune might be valuable, I suppose. Probably not, but possibly. Could have waited on Yera as well. I don't know, man. Let's pick up some HP. That enemy has beams. And that will be the death of you. This enemy also has beams. I really just don't think that we've missed a seam yet. Unless I'm, like, somehow messed up on, like, one of the first couple of floors when I was like, oh, that's, you know, I've made my one mistake, but I don't even remember what those were. Which is a pretty good sign, I'd say, for how things are going so far. I mean, we're also killing, like, every boss in one hit. I remember thinking boss rush could be, like, somewhat problematic for us. That analysis has changed. Quite drastically so far. We may get hit once here. I mean, we could just use IV bag if we think we're going to get hit, and then it gives us a little period of protection. I really just do not care about... Ansus. I do not care about Continuum, but I will take it. And then we're going to go pretty hard on this. Entirely for... I mean, every time I do that, it is still hurting me. But then we're getting, like, a pretty copious swag bonus here. Is it compensating? I think it is. Well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. Alright, let's just head down to the next floor. One of these days we're gonna get that. We're gonna get a trinket that makes this work for us, man. Alright, so we know that there was like 26,000 and 29,000 was where like Mathis and Luke were. This is not to throw shade on them in the least. They're both great individuals. Pillars of their communities. We will beat 26,000. That's not even a contest. We will probably be at 26,000 by the next floor. 29,000 might be up in the air somewhat, but we'd pretty much have to die to not hit that level. If we get another AWAS, we know that we can just use it and try to find a room of some sort. Perks is okay for self-sacrifice. So what's like the be-all end-all on this run if we really wanted to get like the best possible score? Well, we AWAS into what will be Shoal, I suppose. That was not a good pickup there. We AWAS into Shoal, and then self-sacrifice into the Dark Room, which should, you know, actually exist. Now, don't forget that you're giving up AWAS here, so you gotta use Perthrow on this floor if you want to use... That's great. Yeah, so I'll tell you what. We're gonna go pretty hard on this guy. Samson's Lock. I mean, that could be good for us, but it's not really what you know, the change I want to see in the world, you know? Good. Spun? No spun yet. We'll per throw both of these. We get Sack Dagger and Gimpy. I think both of those are fine, especially because we're getting the HP up right here from Magic Mush. Yeah, I wasn't going down. I just forgot what direction the door was going there. Okay, and we'll explore the rest of the floor. Because, like I said, we're in this to win this, and I think we really have a good chance at a good rank. So let's not handicap ourselves needlessly by not taking the exploration bonus that we know we can get here. 2 of diamonds. Did nothing for us. The Lover's card. Did something for us. Also, Gimpy synergizing pretty well with IV Bag here. So the Guppy transformation did not exist. I was incorrect in my assessment of that, but happy nonetheless. We might as well Yera the Awaz rune, as usual. Then you drop an Awaz, and you see if it takes you to the black market one of these days in May. Today's not that day. Algiz rune, okay. We can at least, you know, carry that, try to get some use out of it. I think that's still garnering us points. Not that many, because we don't, or we're not at, oh, I like this. This could have been a good opportunity to actually test this. I don't know, though. It couldn't have affected us that much, because we were already at, like, 24,000 when we came up here. And we're still at 24,000, under 24,100. So I'm starting to think that maybe that's not necessarily the best idea for us anymore. But if we can get any trinket that gives us keys or bombs when we get hit, or when we take damage, I should say, then that is going to be awesome. Like, that's still a huge way for us to generate a lot of points. Degas. Yeah, you should take this, and if I were a secret room, na-na-na-na-na, I'd eat me a banana, da-da-da-da-da. That's probably it right there, huh? Yeah, okay, we only had 1 bomb, so it's a pretty good get, and then a Tinted Rock gives us a Spirit Heart we can't use, at least one we can't use yet. Try to find our second secret room, which should be right here. Alright, we are leaving then. You can't make me stay. We still got our Awaz rune. This is where we use it. We're already at 27,000, which I actually think is not 27,000. Like, if we're being realistic, what does this actually put us at? Probably 30, because of the fact that, you know, we'll get the point bonus afterwards. Don't spend a key if you don't have to. Unlikely to make too much of a difference, but you never know. We can get Child's Heart, but I don't think we can get Bloody Penny out of a blood bank here. So we're at 27,750. It's like, it's a zero-sum game, so I don't think we should do it anymore. It doesn't affect our damage penalty, but it will slow us down by a couple seconds. And if we ever actually find an opportunity to spend some money, well, then I guess we're just getting our swag bonus back. We will Yera our Awaz rune for the 500th time. Wait, actually now, I don't think this will work. But we might be able to Awaz down to Shoal and then Awaz Shoal into the dark room. This is one of those things I've tested, you know, 1,000 times in Isaac, and it never works. It never works. Maybe because you only get like 1 shot at it. But if it works, we might as well try, is what I'm getting at. You know, the odds of it working are basically 0. Let's put our way down, like right here. Okay, and then we'll just carry our other Awaz rune with us. Basically, there's no advantage to carrying anything else, so we might as well carry the second Awaz rune and try to make this work, even though in my head, I know it's not going to, because that's just not how it goes, you know? Health down, I don't think that's what we want here. So the next floor is really the, where it's going to be interesting to see. Basically, if there is a self-sacrifice room on the next floor, I think we could be in the top, you know, half of 1%, 99.5. Well, Yera the Awaz rune again, I suppose. If there is no self-sacrifice room on the next floor, I would say like top 5% is within, you know, it's within the range of believability. I'm gonna go kind of hard here just to get into this room. Again, it's a zero-sum game, so let's try to become Guppy. I know, oh, that was dumb of me. There's a Spirit Heart on the outside, though. I know we have 24 keys, but I'm kind of playing the Guppy game here. Ended up working out not very nicely. At least we'll get the exploration bonus. I would do that again in a heartbeat, honestly. Oh, that's so dumb. The thing about a self-sacrifice room, though, is we actually have a great ability to play the self-sacrifice room because... maybe that won't work. I was like, we can just use IV bag and then walk on the spikes, but I don't think that'll actually count. It's a shame because we'd have like a great ability to replenish our red hearts by doing that. Because Gimpy gives us so many red hearts just from killing enemies, but... Well, we should fly in. Pick this up. Hurt ourselves. Get some invincibility and leave. Okay. It doesn't really matter if there's enough red hearts to get back to full HP on this floor, because I have faith that we will get back to full HP at some point. You know, it's kind of just a numbers game at this point. Degas. Alright. Card is Temperance, which at this point is a cruel joke, man. I've been trying to Temperance this whole run. Doesn't work that way, I'm discovering. But this is still, like, it's an amazing daily. That reroll into the rune bag has really cemented this as something that is, it's gonna be tough to give up. Is there HP in this room? There's no HP in that room. Okay. So again, maybe not full HP right away, but full HP soon. Now, just for the love of all that is holy, do not pick up the trophy. Just go down. Even, yeah, there's a half red heart there. Who gives a shit? Good. Now we're on Shoal. We got 31,000, which actually probably puts us at like 34,000. The Awaz rune did nothing, as we so suspected that it would. What we look for now is basically a self-sacrifice room, but we may have to accept at this point, as much as it burns me to my core. I don't know what that one was. As much as it burns me to my core, Europa may have just bested us here. There may be no way out for me that actually gets me a better score here. I think we just chariot out, honestly. Save ourselves the hassle there. Like, we'll certainly... Oh, that was dumb. We'll certainly get the points for, exploration. We'll get, the bonus at the end. But is that going to be enough to make up a 5,000 point difference? At this point, I really doubt it. We gotta kind of get the Hail Mary, like, ridiculous teleportation down to the next floor. There could still be a self-sacrifice room here. I just really doubt it. So, we'll take Hagalaz with us. You never know, maybe that finds us a black market, and then in the black market, we gain the ability to go to the dark room or to the chest. That was pretty poor damage on my part, but damage penalty doesn't bother me too much. At this point, because we already know that we're ranking... Well, like 31,000 already puts us well within the top, like, 500. I mean, it's pretty early on in the day, I guess. Like, it's only midday. But, I'd still, you know, look at that as a fairly good Northern Lion-y rank here. I don't know if the IV bag did quite as much for me as I thought that it would. Maybe I need a little bit of a crash course from Mathis in proper IV bag scummery to make you look better at dailies than you actually are. Yeah, I'll use my last bomb here. We've got our bomb back. Like we're the director of the Squid and the Whale or something. What's the other one? Was Perthrow? There's not really much use for a Perthrow rune, except as, like, I guess a last-ditch effort at success here. So what's Hagalaz for me? Cracking a bunch of rocks hoping for a secret room, basically. Not a secret room even, but a black market specifically. Fortunately, that Hagalaz rune turned out to give us absolutely nothing, but we got another chance. We have a, not another Hagalaz rune, but we have a, mob trap room with a Guppy's Collar, which is effectively irrelevant, I think. Or, like, literally irrelevant. I think we've actually, and this is fairly common, but we've actually, like, lost points on this floor so far. Just from taking 2 or 3 bad hits. Come on, come on. Where's the... There's gotta be a self... Oh, there's no self-sacrifice room. Probably could have guessed that from Europa's score. That's gonna do it, I think. Let's 31,550. That took us back to third. Yeah, it was actually like a small point loss. Perthrow does nothing for us. Purple Heart. That's gonna do it. That's our ceiling. We're not gonna be ahead of Europa, but still, thanks for being the pace car on this run. Oh, well, maybe. I can see forever. Pretty fly. Perks. Dang. Oh well. Thanks for being the pace car. I never would have found the scene without you. Instead, we're 41st. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.